Hello everyone, this is Gemini Jets 1975 coming at you with another video. This time I will be doing a 1 to 400 collection video, so sit back, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the flight. Before we get started in the safety demonstration, I have four very special guests to introduce. We have NHL and Aviation. Please say hello. And he's not. We have Gemini Jets 2001. Please say hello.
Hello.
We have JD Aviation HQ. Please say hello.
JD Aviator. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. So he changed it again for the fifth time. No, I'm just kidding. And then we have wait, where did he go? Okay. Well, that's not cool. Alright, so go ahead and mute me, please, and we'll get started with the video. This time I will not touch that key on the edge of the phone. Alright, down here, there's an Avianca 787-8 Gemini Jets, ANA Star Wars R2D2 789 by JC Wings. Right here, Japan Airlines 788 by JC Wings. Lufthansa 744 Phoenix. Cathay Pacific 777-300 JC Wings. Virgin Atlantic 789 Gemini Jets. Singapore 7810 JC Wings. Qantas 744 Gemini Jets. Korean 777-300 Gemini Jets. British Airways Landor 744 Gemini Jets. That would be actually the 100 years anniversary special. Then we have the KLM Orange Pride 777-300 by Phoenix. Alright, then right over here is the Emirates 777-200 by Gemini Jets. Then we have the Alitalia Expo A330 by JC Wings. Right there's the British Caledonian DC-10 Gemini Jets. The Air Koryo IL-62 Gemini Jets. Mexicana DC-10 Aero Classics. Then we have the British Airways 777-200 Gemini Jets. British Airways Concorde Gemini Jets. British Airways DC-10 Gemini Jets. LATAM 789 Gemini Jets. Actually, you know what? That might be Phoenix, actually. And then the Air New Zealand 789 by Gemini Jets. Alright, this is the Canadian / Air Canada shelf, or Canada. Air Canada CRJ 900 Gemini Jets. Air Canada -AQ 400 Gemini Jets. Air Canada TCA Retro A320 Aero Classics. Air Canada A319 Aero Classics. Air Canada A320 Aero Classics. Air Canada A321 Aero Classics. Air Canada A330 Aero Classics. Air Canada 789 Phoenix. Air Canada 788 Gemini Jets. Air Canada 777-300 Phoenix. Air Canada 777-200 Phoenix. Air Canada 737 MAX Gemini Jets. And Air Canada L1011 Aero Classics. Okay, next, middle row. Let's do Air Canada 1990s A320 Aero Classics. Air Canada E190 Gemini Jets. Air Canada CRJ 200 Gemini Jets. Air Canada E175 Gemini Jets. Air Canada Beechcraft 1900 would be a custom model FAA Convair 580 Gemini jets, and then we have a Central Texas Air Saab 340. That would be a custom model. All right, very back we have. Let's see here. Okay. Air Canada 747-100 Gemini jets, WestJet 789 Gemini jets, WestJet 763 Gemini jets, WestJet Saab 3, WestJet Q400 Gemini jets, WestJet 737-700 Gemini jets, WestJet 738 Gemini jets, WestJet Max Aero Classics old livery, WestJet Max new livery Aero Classics, WestJet Max new livery Gemini jets. One of them's Aero, one of them's Gemini. Alright, Air Canada Rouge 763 Phoenix, Air Canada Rouge A321 Aero Classics, Air Canada Rouge A319 ×2 Gemini jets, and Sunwing 737 Max by Aero Classics. Right, next shelf. Air Tahiti Nui 789 Gemini jets, Aer Lingus new livery A330 Phoenix, Aer Lingus A330 old livery Gemini jets, Air France 777-200 Gemini jets, Aero Mexico E190 Gemini jets, Aero Mexico Max 737 Max 8 Aero Classics, Gol 738 Gemini jets, Copa 738 Gemini jets, Aeroflot TU-154, that should be Aero Classics, Aeroflot IL-62 Gemini jets, Volaris A321 Aero Classics, Iceland Air regular livery 752 NG models, Iceland Air 752 Heckler Aurora Gemini jets, Mexicana 727-200 Aero Classics, and Caribbean 738 JC Wings. Middle row, Aero Mexico DC-9 Aero Classics, Aero Mexico DC-10, that should be Phoenix, maybe JC Wings. Right here, Cayman Max Aero Classics, and then we have the Global Airways A319 custom model by Dragon Wings. Okay, back row. Azul A330 Neo, that would be Phoenix. Ethiopian 777-200 Gemini jets, Austrian 777-200 Gemini jets, CP Air DC-10 Aero Classics, Canadian A320 Aero Classics, Canadian 737-200 Aero Classics, Air Transat 738 Aero Classics, Air Transat A310 Gemini jets, Air Transat A330 new livery Gemini jets, Air New Zealand DC-10 Aero Classics, LATAM A320 Neo Gemini jets, Interjet A320 no sharklets Gemini jets. Okay, now let's go up here to the United shelf. Hopefully this is not too terribly blurry. United Stars and Bars A320, that would be Gemini jets. United A319, here, there we go. United Stars and Bars. Wow, this thing's really not cooperating. Sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. United Stars and Bars A320. That's going to be Gemini jets. United A319 Gemini jets. United 788 Gemini, or 789 rather, Gemini jets. United 777-200 Gemini jets. United 764 would be Herpa. Let's see here. United 752 Gemini jets. United 744 Gemini jets. United Max 9 Gemini jets. United Eco Sky 739 Gemini jets. United 739 regular Gemini jets. United 738 regular Gemini jets. United Star Alliance 738 JC Wings. United New Livery 738 Gemini jets. And United 737-700 Gemini jets. Middle row. United -8Q200 Gemini jets. United E170 Gemini jets. United CRJ 550 would be Gemini jets. United Star Alliance 752 NG models. United 727-200 Dragon Wings. United 737-300 Gemini jets. United 727-200 Aero Classics. Alright, very back. Hawaiian DC-10 Gemini jets. Hawaiian A330 Gemini jets. Hawaiian L1011 Aero Classics. Allegiant MD-83 Gemini jets. Allegiant A319 Old Livery Gemini jets. And Allegiant New Livery A319 Gemini jets. Right here, United L1011 Gemini jets. United 747 SP Gemini jets. United 763 Gemini jets. United 762 would be Dragon Wings. United DC-10 Aero Classics. And United 752 NG models. Alright. First Delta shelf, Delta DC-8 stretch 8 or the DC-8-70 Gemini jets. Delta DC-8 widget Gemini jets. Delta DC-8 delivery livery Gemini jets. Convair 880 rather Gemini jets. 762 Spirit of Delta 1996 Olympics livery Gemini jets. Spirit of Delta widget regular Gemini jets. 763. Let's see. 763 is going to be Dragon Wings. 752. Let's see, this one is the one with antenna. That's NG models. 752 Aero Classics. Yes, 752 Aero Classics. And then this one's NG. 747-100 Gemini jets. 737-200 Gemini jets. 727-200 Gemini jets. L1011. Okay, this one is Gemini jets. This one right here with the antenna is NG models. Okay. Right here, Sun Country 738. That would be NG models. Right here is a silver Saab. No, silver ATR 42 Gemini jets. Back there is a Lockheed L100 Gemini jets. ATR 72 Gemini jets. Ron Allen 763 Gemini jets. Colors in Motion 777 Gemini jets. Delta Express 732 Gemini jets. Northeast 727 Gemini jets. Western DC-10 would be Aero Classics. Western 737-300 Gemini jets. Western 727-200 would be Gemini jets. Alright. And then right here, Delta DC-10 Aviation 400. Actually, that's Aurora 400. DC 930 Aero Classics, MD 88, Gemini Jets, MD 88. Dang it, that should be Aero Classics. MD 90 would be Gemini Jets. MD 11 is Dragon Wings, and then the last Delta L1011 would be Aero Classics. Alright guys, so now we're going to come up to the current Delta models. Delta A319 Gemini Jets, A320 Gemini Jets, 777-200LR number 1 Gemini Jets, 777-200LR number 2 Gemini Jets. Then we have the 763 Gemini Jets, 752 NG models. 752. Oh, dang it. Just a second. Alright, so the first one, the Delta Belly, is Gemini Jets. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Alright, so the first 752 right here is Gemini Jets, and then this one right here is the old one, the TW registration, that's Gemini Jets. Sky Team 752 Gemini Jets, Delta 744 Gemini Jets. Alright, 739 CE Woman Gemini Jets, 739 regular Gemini Jets, 738 Gemini Jets, 738 number 2 is also Gemini Jets, and then 737, 739, 738, 738 number 2, and 737-700 Gemini Jets. Okay, Republic 752 final livery NG models, Republic 727-200 Gemini Jets, and a North Central aka Republic Convair 580 Gemini Jets. Delta A330 200 Gemini Jets, A330 Neo Gemini Jets, A321 Gemini Jets, MD 88 Gemini Jets, MD 90 Gemini Jets, 717 Gemini Jets, Comair CRJ 900 Gemini Jets, E170 Gemini Jets, CRJ 700 number 1 Gemini Jets, CRJ 700 number 2 Gemini Jets, CRJ 200 Gemini Jets, Delta CS 100 Gemini Jets, and Delta A220 100 Gemini Jets. And then we have the A350, that's Gemini Jets. Okay, right here we have the Braniff International 747-200 Gemini Jets, Big Orange 747-100 Dragon Wings, Calder 727-200 Gemini Jets, the Brown, the Braniff Ultra Brown 727 is Aero Classics. The Braniff Blue Aero Classics, the Perseus Green is Aero Classics. The two-tone, let's see, this one is two-tone orange Gemini Jets, two-tone red Gemini Jets, Dallas Cowboys Aero Classics, two-tone blue Gemini Jets. Let's see, this one is the red. Actually, it's a different color. I think it's, I don't remember the name of it, but that's Aero Classics. And then this one, the dark, the Mercury Blue is Aero Classics. The two-tone green Gemini Jets, and the Calder DC-8 is Gemini Jets. All right, back here No, let's do the back row. 747 SP Gemini jets, National DC-10 Gemini jets, Spirit A319 is the Era Velocity, Spirit A321 Aero Classics, Eastern A300 Dragon Wings, Eastern DC-8 Gemini jets, Eastern L1011 Silver is Dragon Wings, Eastern L1011 White Gemini jets, 752 Gemini jets, 727-200 Gemini jets. Middle row, Kiwi 727-200 Gemini jets. Then we have Braniff 732, that would be the second incarnation Aero Classics. Southern DC-9 Aero Classics. Eastern 727-200 Aero Classics, Eastern DC-930 Aero Classics, and the DC-950 is also Aero Classics. Alright, now we'll go to the next row. TWA 747 SP Gemini jets, TWA L1011 Gemini jets, TWA 727 Gemini jets, TWA DC-950 is Aero Classics, AirTran 737-700 Gemini jets, Air Florida 737-200 is Gemini jets, Air Florida DC-10 Aero Classics, Muse Air MD-83 Aero Classics, Ozark DC-9 Aero Classics, Midwest Express, Midwest. This one is Phoenix, and then the Midwest Express here would be, oh wow, it's a name I haven't used yet. Net Models. New York Air 733 Dragon Wings, ValueJet DC-9 Aero Classics, Hughes Air West DC-9 Aero Classics, Midway DC-9 Net Models. America West 733 would be Seattle Model Company. Okay, back row, TWA 763 Gemini jets, 752 Gemini jets, that's the transition livery. Pan Am 707 Gemini jets, Pan Am DC-8 Gemini jets, Pan Am A300 Pan Am models, Pan Am L1011 Gemini jets, Pan Am DC-10 Pan Am models, Pan Am 747 SP Gemini jets, Pan Am 747-100 Gemini jets, Pan Am 727-200 Gemini jets. Then in the middle row, let's see, let's go to here. New York Air DC-9 Phoenix, America West Fokker 28 Gemini jets, and America West 732 Aero Classics. Alright, top row guys. This is the replica of John F. Kennedy's, this is a replica of George Bush and Ronald Reagan's Air Force One Aero Classics, Air Force Two Gemini jets, the 748 Air Force One Gemini jets, UPS 763 Gemini jets, UPS 752 Gemini jets, FedEx 777 Gemini jets, FedEx 752 NG, Atlas Air 748 Gemini jets, Cargolux 748 Phoenix, and then back there is the JC Wings DHL A330. Alright guys, so now, since the last time I've done this I had to expand, so I added these shelves. Alright, so we have right here the JetBlue high-rise A320 Gemini jets, JetBlue Blueberries Velocity, JetBlue Barcode Gemini Jets, JetBlue Boston Celtics Aero Classics, JetBlue A321neo Gemini Jets, JetBlue A321. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the regular, the old one. That's the old original Gemini Jets. A321neo Gemini Jets, E190 Blueprint Gemini Jets, E190 Barcode Tail Gemini Jets. Back there, JetBlue 10th Anniversary A320 Gemini Jets, I Love New York JetBlue Gemini Jets, the FDNY JetBlue Gemini Jets, the Boston Bruins A320 Aero Classics, the JetBlue Tartan Tail Aero Classics / Velocity, JetBlue Vets in Blue Aero Classics, JetBlue Humanity Aero Classics, and JetBlue for Good Aero Classics. In the very back is the JetBlue Binary, that's Aero Classics. JetBlue Boston Red Sox is Aero Classics. JetBlue Blue Rica Aero Classics, and JetBlue Brooklyn Nets is Aero Classics. And then right here is the Mexican Federalis 727-200. Okay, American, we have the 737 MAX Gemini Jets, One World 738 Gemini Jets, American Reno Air Heritage Gemini Jets, TWA Heritage Gemini Jets, Air Cal Heritage Gemini Jets, the regular 738 Gemini Jets, 752 Gemini Jets, and regular A321 Gemini Jets. Right here, American E175 Gemini Jets, CRJ 700 Gemini Jets. This is a E145 Gemini Jets, I believe. Double check for you. A lot of hair on these models, guys, sorry. Yes, that is Gemini Jets. It's hard to tell, it's so small. A319 with Sharklets Gemini Jets. A319 Allegheny Heritage Gemini Jets. 727-200 is Aero Classics. And the MD-83 is Gemini Jets. The 788 Gemini Jets. 777-300 Gemini Jets. 777-200 One World Gemini Jets. A330-300 Gemini Jets. And the 738 Chrome Heritage is Gemini Jets. Alright guys, next is Southwest and Northwest. Right here, the 732 Southwest in the Desert Gold Aero Classics. This one right here is also Aero Classics. They're different registrations. Right here, 733 Lone Star 1 is Gemini Jets. Arizona 1 733 is also Gemini Jets. Right here is the Desert Gold 737-700. That is Aero Classics. Right here, Triple Crown 1 737 Gemini Jets. 737 oh my gosh, my brain just went completely blank. The 737-700 in the Canyon Blue, there you go, is Gemini Jets. Canyon Blue 738 Gemini Jets. And then we have the 737 MAX in Gemini Jets. Alright, Northwest A320 Aero Classics. Colorado 1 737-700 Gemini jets. Southwest 727-200 Aero Classics. The 737-700 new livery Gemini jets. Here is a 737 MAX, the second Gemini jet. And then this MAX right here is Aero Classics. And this MAX right here is, wait. Okay, this one is the 700 in the new livery. This one is the MAX, the second. Wait, why do I have three Gemini jets, Southwest Maxes? And then, okay, this one is the 8. I'm sorry, guys, I'm stupid. This one is the Dash 800 in the new livery. This one right here is the first MAX, and then the second MAX, or maybe vice versa. And then this is the Aero Classics MAX. Okay, got that straight. Okay, Northwest 744 Gemini jets, 752 Gemini jets, 752 in the 80s livery, Gemini, no, that's NG models, 727-200 Dragon Wings, DC-950 Aero Classics, DC-930 Gemini jets, and DC-10 Aero Classics. All right. U.S. Air 737-200 90s livery Gemini jets, 737-400 Gemini jets, 752 Aero Classics, MD-80. What's that company? Dragon Wings. DC-930 Aero Classics. Fokker 100 Gemini jets. Fokker 28 Aero Classics. 727-200 in the 80s livery Gemini jets. 737-200 Aero Classics. Actually, no, that's that one's going to be Seattle models. U.S. Airways 752 Gemini jets, E-170 Gemini jets. First U.S. Airways livery A319 Gemini jets, A320 Gemini jets, CRJ 700 Gemini jets, Metrojet 732, or I'm sorry, 732 Seattle models. US Air MD-80 Dragon Wings. US Air DC-930 is net models. Alright, the very back, US Airways 737-400 Gemini jets. PSA DC-930 is net models. Piedmont 733 Gemini jet, Aero Classics. Piedmont 727-200 Gemini jets, Piedmont 762 Gemini jets, and Piedmont 737-200 Gemini jets. Alright. Continental 727-200 Gemini jets, Continental 737-200 Gemini jets, Continental 737-300 Aero Classics, Continental 741 Dragon Wings, Continental MD-80 Gemini jets, Continental DC-930 net models, Continental DC-10 Aero Classics. Continental DC-10. Oh no, this one is Gemini jets. This one back here is Dragon Wings. Continental 737 or DC-930 rather, net models. And then a third DC-930 Aero Classics, and then the Continental MD-80 Dragon Wings release. Back here, People Express 727-200 Gemini jets, the 737-200 Gemini jets, and the Texas International DC-930 by, that should be by Net Models as well. Next to last shelf, guys, Alaska 727-200 Aero Classics, Alaska 737-200 Aero Classics, Alaska MD-83 Dragon Models, Alaska 730 Salmon Gemini jets, honoring those who serve 739 Gemini jets. This one would be the Alaska Virgin, or Mortal Love, I'm sorry, 739 Gemini jets. Alaska New Livery 737, I believe that it would be the 800 Gemini jets, E175 Gemini jets. Okay, that would be the A321 Aero Classics. No, 739 is Aero Classics. Wait, wow. The Alaska 739 Gemini jets. Alaska A321 is Aero Classics. The Frontier A321 Aero Classics. Frontier A320 is now Gemini jets. Alaska DC-10 is, oh, what's that? Wow. It's an off the brand. It's an off brand. The Virgin America A319 Gemini jets, and the Reno Air MD-83 is Dragon Wings. All right. Last but not least, guys, KC-135 Gemini jets, C5 Galaxy Gemini jets, P3 Orion JC Wings, Blue Angels C-130 Gemini jets, B-1B Bomber Gemini jets, and the Trump 752 by NG Models. Alright guys, that is an incredibly long video. Thank you for being patient. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video.